All right, so a little bit more on my table that I made up. You guys might have seen the video on it a little before. Most of my stuff is a hard white melamine table surface. I mean, you can see all these, like this one, I actually can take off and remove, and all of my landing gear drawings and measurements and blueprints, everything are underneath it. So I have to protect that, and I do it with another piece of this 3/4 inch melamine. And it's this hard white surface, and it's on both sides. So when I made the table, I thought, hey, you know, maybe I'll try some carpet. So I found some carpet tile adhesive squares from Walmart for like 12 bucks, 12 squares. And we're going to try it out and see how this works. All right, so this took all of about 15 minutes or so to do, because these are self-adhesive carpet tiles. They got kind of a grain to them, you can kind of see. So I made I made sure all the grain went the same direction, and cut them all off. And yeah, for less than 13 bucks, I covered the whole top of this thing. You had to cut a little bit, but it's not bad. You know, you can, if you get down here, you can kind of see the seams. You can feel them a little bit, like right there. But not bad. So I wanted to see how this looked, because this is kind of a gray color. I wanted to see how little bits and pieces looked on here. So this is a little standard size screw and nut and a washer. You can see it. So, but the nice thing is it really won't, it bounces a little bit, but it tends to hold it on there. So yeah, and just for shits and giggles, these are super tiny little screws. I think these are a 1 millimeter by 5 millimeter long little screw. And just to see what, yep, they disappear. So the black ones are going to be really hard to find, because yeah, this is what they do. They go down into the cracks. They all lined up. So if you're going like this, look at it, it fucking disappears. That's the only bad part about this. So now I got to go through with my little magnet and try to pick those back up. It's not bad. It's kind of quiet. It kind of deadens some of the sound in this freaking loud shop, and kind of takes some of that out. So that's pretty cool. So there you go. It's a completed table with about 13 bucks worth of shit on it, stuff I had, and kind of rolls around. This one's not too bad. I ended up sticking my Craftsman toolbox down in there, and these do lock, but they're a pain in the ass to lock, but you know, you can. And I'm finding out my floor is crooked. So yeah, go out and build something. Get to work. So I'm trying to pick up them little tiny ass screws, and here's a little trick. A standard screwdriver, steel, and I have some magnets down here, and I have a really big one that I keep right here just for magnetizing my screwdrivers. So what you can do is just drag it along in one direction up underneath there, okay, and that'll magnetize it enough that you go back here, try to find your little tiny screws, and you can pick them up. So there's a helpful tip for you for doing all this stuff. And you get it good enough, and you can pick up all your shit.